Hello, welcome into Cleo Ra. We're going to be looking into the airwaves and we're going to see what spiritual messages need to be heard by somebody who's going to be clicking on this video. So I'm going to get into it and we're going to pull a main energy and see what spirit feels is most important at this time. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for blessing this reading. Let's see what comes out. Okay, we've got memories of love here. Memories of love. I'm going to pull some sacred traveler cards and we'll see what this message is. Okay, we've got beginning a new cycle. This is a funny message, you know, and it feels quite emotional to me because I'm getting this message of even when you move on, even when you decide that, you know, it's time to begin something new, a whole new chapter, maybe without somebody that you really loved, I'm getting this message of it's okay to take the memories with you. You don't have to throw those memories away. It doesn't dissolve, right? The love you shared with somebody, it doesn't disappear just because you decide that, you know, you deserve to be able to move on, right? I feel like this is an energy of you having to be kind to yourself because it's... Oh my God, that's my recycling. It just fell off of the hook. Like, that is a sign. That's crazy. Okay, I'm just turning my timer on now because I always forget. All right, that's a real sign, right? Because that's a bag of, like, recycling. It's something that needs to be processed. It's something that needs to be turned into something new. Wow, Spirit, you are incredible. Okay. So this is all about you knowing that, you know, it's fair to yourself to let you move on from something. Whoever this reading's for, I feel like, you know, there was something that was really, really beautiful in your life and something that meant an awful lot to you. And Spirit is saying you can take the best with you. You know, the love you shared with someone in some kind of situation, it will always be etched into your heart. It will always be a part of you. But I feel like it's only fair right now for you to go on a whole new voyage and follow something else. Find something new that makes your heart light up. This could need some, you know, some real strictness on your part. You might have to be quite strict with yourself. Because we've got valiant courage, take action with passion. So I feel like this is about you getting fired up for something new. Lots of water energy with this memories of love card. And I really feel like, you know, maybe you've been in your emotions for too long. You know, maybe you need to dry up some of that water, some of that dampness with some fire, right? Aries, Leo, Sag energy. And get something new burning within you, right? You can switch your mindset out of this, and if you're in the habit of looking back, if you're quite nostalgic, it may be a little bit harder for you because you might have built up loads of momentum where it feels like the thoughts will never stop just because you've been paddling in those pools for so long, right? The momentum will still be there, but I feel like, you know, the more passionate you can become, the better, okay? We've got the star energy. So I feel like I'm speaking to one of my... most passionate, you know, starseeds, leaders, you know, someone who feels so deeply because you care so much. Wise leader with the star energy. I'm getting that some big old change will probably be what is calling out to you right now, like a big change, something that really lets you know you're in a whole different reality, right? King of Swords energy. So you're definitely some sort of authority when it comes to the spiritual work you do, the light work you do. I'm getting psychic work. Yeah, there's a huge amount of energy waiting for you to use it with the Sun card energy. And I feel like there's something about your authority here, intellectual authority, especially with this leadership card, right? I feel like it's time for you to really kind of, they're showing me someone packing up a truck like they're in an apocalypse and putting everything they've got onto that truck and moving somewhere completely new and different. There we go, Two of Wands. Picking a location. You could be moving. You could be thinking about going somewhere new or doing something different or whatever the case may be, you know. There's some big movement here that the universe wants you to move forward with. Nine of Wands energy. you know, there's only so long we can stay in the Nine of Wands till eventually the cycle moves us on, and eventually we take our sovereign gems from the situation, you know. We take what we've learned about self-respect and passion, and eventually we have to get into this Ten of Wands burden, and then the Page, right? Something is born from the Page's position. So, you know, I'm hearing the word martyr, you know, like Spirit's like, come on, this is a fresh now moment. You need to get on with it now, you know. Wheel of Fortune, something big has got to move in your life. You've got stuff to do. Yeah, there's quite a strict energy coming through. Two of Swords energy with the Sun and the Knight of Swords energy. I feel like once you decide on something, once you get this spark of inspiration, it's going to make it really easy for you to choose and for you to know where you're going. But this is about getting yourself on an enthusiastic frequency, and then the inspiration will hit you, and then there's going to be some quick movement. Look at the symbiosis with these two, right? You see the similarity here with the symbology and the archetypal, you know, vibe we get from this. There's something that you represent. There's some sort of role you have to play, right? This is about who you are, and this is about you embodying who you are and being some sort of leader, some sort of, you know, authority. I'm getting intellectual authority, you know. Cancer could be quite significant in your birth chart, or Pisces, or even Scorpio. I feel like you feel things quite deeply. There's something about the way you feel here, and you can't let that trip you up, right? Knight of Cups. So there's going to be something beautiful and inspiring coming in here that's going to let you know exactly what the right pathway is, because it's going to tickle your heart. It's going to feel like really uplifting. I'm hearing overjoyous, like you're going to be overjoyed with something, some inspiration, some new pathway. Ten of Cups here. So this is looking like some kind of group or some sort of vision you have of the way you want life to be. Maybe you will be writing about this, or maybe you're going to be instructing others, but there's some sort of vision you've got, and you've got some sort of authority when it comes to the way you convey this. You could have some intellectual authority. King of Pentacles with the Sun. So I feel like you're going to make a choice here, and I feel like it's going to take you to this lovely emotional place, right? I feel like this energy is swimming back to you as well with the memories of love. Like, I really do, because with the Voyage of the Heart, it's almost like you feel like you're moving away from love, but actually you're going to dive right into it. It's going to be smack bang right there. The Sun with the King of Pentacles, home sweet home. I'm getting home sweet home here. Four of Wands with the Three of Swords. So something was necessary with this Three of Swords to get you on this road. The road home. The Two of Wands to the Four of Wands. More of that passionate energy that's going to get you out of this kind of funk, I would say. Yeah, Nine of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. So this is about you truly, you know, getting rooted with something. I'd say there's something big with work you're about to do here. And with the King of Pentacles energy, it's telling me that it's going to be very fruitful, very successful. You will already have an idea of what this is. But with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, I'd say you're moving into this this new world here. Yeah, we've got the Two of Wands again here with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is about planning with your house in order, getting your passion back, getting fired up, then layering it in with the devotion, letting the heart sort of kick in, and letting yourself feel like you are on one of those epic 90s movies, you know, that lovely heartful feeling, getting that sparkle back. And then something will become clear to you here. Two of Swords, Knight of Swords. It's not going to take long. Yeah, we've got the Star card twice here, right? Look at all these beautiful energies. I feel like you feel as if you're moving away from love, but really you're going into even more love with this Ten of Cups. I really feel like there's so much waiting for you, but it requires for you to get out of the memories of some other situation. It's almost like the emotions are clouding your mind. You don't realize that you're moving towards more love, right? The Star card twice. I feel like you're into something healing. you know, perhaps holistic, I don't know, something like that here. Something that's your vocation, something that you came here to do, and you're very good at it with this King of Swords and Wise Leader card over here. We've got the Fogged In Take Time card underneath this Wise Leader, so I feel like you are aware that maybe you're not seeing clearly right now because of old, I'm getting hang-ups, like there's something hanging on you, some bag of memories that's hanging on you, and they want you to burn away this illusion with some feisty, fiery Wands energy. Show me this Knight of Swords. 9 of Wands, okay. Show me more. We've got a 999 on the table, I think. Yeah, we have. What am I saying? 999. So this cycle's nearly over, right? The cycle's nearly over. Show me. Queen of Pentacles. So I'm saying you're very defensive, and I feel like something hurt you quite recently, but you're actually quite close to a big breakthrough. This is like being 2 steps from the top of the mountain, but something inside you feels like you're starting all over again. Spirit is saying you are not starting all over again. You're really close to something that's literally like a hair's width away, right? Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This is something that's got to manifest. This is something that's got to be fruitful for you. And you're really close to it. Spirit doesn't want the emotions taking over your mind and you feeling like you're at the bottom of the mountain. You are not. You are like one hair's breadth. I can't say the phrase that's coming to mind, but you know what I'm saying. You're like one little tiny dimensional fraction away from getting everything you want. Prosperity here. Yeah, there's a lot of prosperity on the table here. And this is, you know, prosperity is freedom, man. Damn straight we want prosperity, you know. I do. I'm a life path 8, so you know, I feel like whoever this is, you deserve this. You deserve your life to be dreamy like this. You deserve your life to be secure, happy. You deserve to have, you know, people around you that make you feel secure. 10 of Cups with these two, royalty, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This is about having enough money to really live the life you want and spread good energy to other people. So this is about you being in the exact right, it's almost like being on the right TV show. We've got 8 here, Seth, resentment. So you could be feeling resentful about someone from your past, but this is pointing at the prosperity card. So yeah, you might find that people are resentful of this, but what's new, hey? What's new? Show me more. Hope. Anuket, number 22, hope. Again, this is an energy. There's a lot of emotion on this card with all the water pouring out of here, right? So this is about finishing a cycle and getting through this. It's almost like, you know, when you try and walk through water in a swimming pool and you can barely move your legs and it's frustrating. Spirit wants you to get out of the water of your mind, like your emotional mind, right? And even resentment is emotion, whether it's, I don't know if this is you feeling this, resentful of how someone treated you. But you're right near the top of the mountain. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So yeah, it could be like overstewing on emotional energies and thoughts that could be just messing up the frequency a little bit, right? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Boundaries with yourself, right? Those, you know, this is quite interesting because it's good for us to be able to stop thinking about something and move on to something else, you know. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? See, you could be fearful of someone's resentment of you, and these things are really deeply ingrained. It's very tribal, you know, all of these things that move through the human, all of the things our mind won't even let us be consciously aware of. So you could have these underlying fears that are sort of trying to trick you out of what you deserve with this prosperity because you're worried about how other people might feel, worried about their resentment or rejection or something like that. But with the 10 of Cups on the table, this is about you getting to where you belong and not worrying about anything else, right? We've got leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So this is an interesting message. I feel like there's a huge shift coming up for somebody. But it requires you to fill up the tank with like gasoline and you know, with the memories of love being the main card on the table. This could be something you're circling back round to with the Ten of Cups, which we always are. We're always circling back around to our soul group. It's magnetic, it's inevitable. But I feel like there's something just, you know, something in the past that's pulling your mind onto it too much, which I feel like Spirit wants you to have boundaries. Spirit wants you to have the biggest hopes for yourself in terms of what you want to achieve, this prosperity. They want you to see you as a star. And anyone that doesn't like that you're so confident, anyone that doesn't like you knowing thyself, well, they're not your people. This is the new shit now. Like, we're changing history, you know, we're changing the future. We are literally coming into our sovereign states of being, and Spirit wants you sovereign, and anyone that resents it can't come to the new world. You know, you're already amazing, you're already doing it. I feel like there just has to be boundaries in your own mind so that you can give yourself space to be who you really are, right? Because right now there's a lot more light for you to release to the world, and you are an authority. This is something you're really good at, something you know you came here to do. So I hope this hasn't sounded like one big long lecture, but you know, I've got to just read the cards how they come out, you know, and sometimes it hits me. I'm like, yeah, I could do with that. I need more boundaries in my thoughts. Libran lunatic that I can be, right? My thoughts go everywhere. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's an interesting read, and I'll see you again. Mwah.